overcast 56-degree night in Boston. We welcome you to one of the great sports cities in this country. The usual capacity crowd of better than 18,000 still making their way into TD Bank North Garden. Coming off the classic 7-game opening round series with the Bulls, Celtic fans are almost as exhausted as the players. And tonight, it is on to the Eastern Conference Semifinals with the defending NBA champion Boston Celtics taking on the Orlando Magic. First of our TNT doubleheader, the Lakers and the Rockets coming up next. Hi, everybody. I'm Marv along with Reggie Miller. We'll be joined in a moment by David Aldridge. Let's get right to it as we check out the McDonald's starting lineups for the Magic. Up front, Superman, Dwight Howard, Hedo Turkoglu, and Rashard Lewis. A tough matchup for the Celtics at the guards. J.J. Redick starting for the second straight game for the injured Courtney Lee and Rafer Alston at the point. Celtics on the front line go with Paul Pierce, Big Baby Davis, and Kendrick Perkins in the backcourt, both coming off dazzling series against the Bulls. Ray Allen and Rajon Rondo. And Reggie, as we approach game one of this best of seven, what are your keys for each team?
Well, for Orlando, Dwight Howard, who's going to draw single coverage from Kendrick Perkins. How many paint touches is the big fella going to get? And Stan Van Gundy wants his team to play fast. So Hedo Turkoglu, Rashard Lewis, J.J. Redick, how many threes in the open court? And for Boston, how much gas is left in the tank? An emotional roller coaster, 7 games versus the Bulls. And Paul Pierce playing against the Bulls, averaged 23 points on 43% shooting. That's good for mere mortals. But we need Paul Pierce to be the truth here in game one.
And Pierce, along with several of his teammates, playing big minutes. He averaged 44 minutes in the 7-game series against Chicago. Look at the officiating crew. Mark Wunderlich, along with James Capers Jr. and Ken Maurer. And who has the advantage going into game one? Orlando, well rested, have not played since this past Thursday after beating the Sixers in 6. Boston coming off that grueling 7-game set. However, can it be too much rest for the Magic while the Celtics are sharp following an exhilarating series? Or is it a case of the Celtics having tired legs coming into this opener of the semifinal?
Well, what did Doc tell us before the game? I gave the guys off yesterday. I'd rather take legs over mine, so he wanted to rest the legs of his veteran ball club. You know, you ask both coaches and most players, they've been on both sides where they've had long layoffs going into the next round and they've lost game one. And others have said, look, we came off an emotional series and really got after it and won game one. So it's really pick your poison. Both teams are looking forward to this. Both teams are excited. This is going to be a great matchup of two great defensive teams.
A look at head coach Stan Van Gundy of the Orlando Magic. His team a very good club on the road, 27-14. In fact, tied with Boston and Cleveland's second best road record in the league. Lakers number 1 at 29-12, and the Celtics at home 35-6. Third best home record in the league. The Magic controlling the opening tip. This is Rafer Alston, met by Rajon